This video is about this A model mandolin. It's also about tone woods. And I'm going to say a few things about tone woods, and probably it'll be controversial for some people, and some people will totally disagree with what I'm going to say, but it's been my experience anyway, and I want to tell it. This mandolin is a model number 27. It's instrument number 79. It was built and finished August the 25th of 2018. And it's made out of aspen. The top is englemann spruce, and the bridge is Honduran rosewood. The fingerboard is ebony, with the ebony overlay and earl there in the peg head. Got a set of cheap Korean tuners, but they're copies of shallers, and actually they work better than a shaller. They're smoother. And here's what I want to show about the back. I call it Cloudy Sky Moon mandolin. Looks like moonlight on a cloudy night. It's aspen. I just stained it brown to highlight all the figure that's in it. Now when I bought that board, you couldn't hardly see the figure. It was there, I could see it, but the stain, I knew the stain would really bring it out, and the stain did really bring it out. And made the back and sides out of that aspen board, and the neck was made out of that aspen board. And I had read where Siminoff Chambers, who used to sell englemann spruce on eBay, had a couple fiddles made out of aspen, and he said they had a pleasing tone but didn't have quite the volume of the maple. And since he talked about it, I wanted to try one, so there it is. Aspen, which is really a white board when you first get it. But anyway, while I'm talking about that, like I said, this is number 27A model, and I built like 35F models, and I've built like 30 some guitars, and I just want to talk about the mandolins today. I've made mandolins out of all kinds of different wood. I made the backs and sides out of soft maple, red maple, big leaf maple, hard sugar maple, walnut, bird's eye maple, butternut walnut, of course aspen, black cherry, and persimmon, mahogany, and my first one had a red meranti back. I've made the tops out of redwood, or out of western red cedar, made tops out of sitka spruce, German spruce, englemann spruce. Some were made out of unknown spruce that I got out of a lumber yard. And the thing I want to say about it all is, all these woods has made a decent sounding mandolin. They're not world-class great. They're not a Lloyd Laura by any means. But they make decent, good sounding mandolins. And the difference in the tone woods is not really that great. What really makes a big difference in the sound of a mandolin is your modeling, the size and place of the F-holes, where the bridge is located, the size and placement of the tone bars, how much arch the top has got, how much arch the back has got, how thin the plates are in their graduation, all makes a difference, and those are more important, I think, than the kind of wood that's being used. Those all make a big difference. The thing that made the biggest difference in the sound is construction design and all those things I mentioned. For years, I tried to put the bridge right in the center of the widest part of the body, and that's back here, half or 3/4 of an inch where it's at now. And then I saw that all the makers had good sounding mandolins, all had the bridge scooted forward, and they were 6 inches from the edge right here to the center where the bridge is going to be, and then let the neck come where it may to make the scale right. And since I started doing that, they started sounding better. Although I've had some good sounding mandolins with the bridge scooted back a little bit. But I copied some things off of a couple of R.L. Given's A model mandolins that I worked on years ago. I took the dimensions of those, I took where the tone bar is located, I took the size of the tone bars, I took where the bridge is located. I completely copied everything about them. And R.L. Given's made some very, very good mandolins, and I think he probably had access to a Lloyd Loar. I don't know. Heard said he did. But anyway, you can make a decent mandolin out of a lot of different woods, and they'll be decent, good sounding mandolins. But like I said, the most important thing, tone bar size and shape, where they're located, size and shape of the F-holes, where they're located, where the bridge is located, the height of the arch of the back and the sides, and then the graduation of the plates, all has a big difference on the sound. Alright, we'll play this and let you see what the Aspen mandolin sounds like. Alrighty. We're going to try to do some Bill Cheatham, and the way I heard Kenny Baker do it, it's got two different parts besides the chorus. So let's see what we can do with it and see what this Aspen mandolin sounds like. Here we go. G chord. Aspen, back, sides, and neck.